5 horrifying flash floods caught on camera. From monsoon rains in India converting a major city street into a roaring river to an amazing video of a stream of muddy debris catching a group of hikers off guard in Arizona, the effects of extreme weather events are everywhere. The following 5 enormous flash floods were documented by cameras. Welcome to Just Scary. Number 5. The Four Corners, where Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico converge, are a well-known tourist destination for people traveling through the southwest of the United States. The area is also home to the San Juan River, which makes it a great hiking area for those who love the great outdoors. When heavy rain caused a flash flood near the river in the summer of 2015, a group of hikers and campers got more than they bargained for. Judging from the video, the hikers got caught in the storm and sought shelter beneath the rocks above. Once the rain stopped, the flood commenced. Initially, everything appeared to be calm as the 3 girls hid under the rocks up ahead.
Sneaky. He is sneaky. We're getting hungry. We're hungry. Yeah. We're starting to get really. Oh, watch out!
But as panic sets in, one geography-savvy man points out the erosion patterns and thinks the group is safe on the cliffside. Water trickled over the massive rock wall. At the very end, we witnessed as a camper who chose to stay in while the floodwaters raged around them. When a natural disaster strikes, everyone in the area experiences it differently depending on how close they are to it. Some people may sit back and appreciate the shock and awe, while others fear for their lives. Thankfully, no one was hurt when the flash flood occurred, and those on the cliffs just waited out the passing storm. Number 4. In 2017, when heavy rain and forest fires combined to create the ideal conditions for a deadly flash flood, 2 Arizona families experienced completely different outcomes. What starts out as a clear landscape quickly transforms into a raging river of ashy water and debris. The current consumes everything in its path and moves along with unrelenting force. Thankfully, the people in this video knew to get out of the way in time.
Oh my god, it's coming right at us! Holy shit, Richard, we gotta go. We gotta go up. It's coming. It's gonna get us, because look. Yeah.
The rapid flow of water literally ate a pair of pine trees as they passed through about halfway. One of the men said it had a lot of ash from the fire, but what fire is he talking about? The local government already had flash flood warnings in effect. These people knew what was coming and were prepared to capture it on camera. But when the water got closer, they realized how much danger they were actually in. Although flood warnings were in effect, a different family unfortunately had to learn the hard way about just how dangerous these floods truly were while celebrating a birthday and swimming in a well-known swimming hole. The flood came out of nowhere and swept the entire family downstream, so the lesson here is to never underestimate the forces of nature. What a tragic line of events, right? What's more tragic is that you are still yet to be subscribed to Just Scary. So what are you waiting for? Just press that subscribe button already, and while you're at it, don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss out on any of our future videos. Also, if you thought these 2 incidents were truly terrifying, just wait and watch till the end. Number 3. Super Typhoon Lakima, which made landfall on mainland China on August 10, 2019, was the 9th storm of an already busy season and prompted 250,000 people to evacuate. It was the 2nd costliest typhoon to ever do so. As can be seen in this footage from the Beijing coastline, there is water literally everywhere. Some cars are up to their hoods, and the most telling image is the flatbed truck at the end of the row. China was inundated with water, and that water caused widespread destruction across Zhejiang province. We're talking landslides, flash floods, and collapsing buildings. The dam system never stood a chance when the Joyo Pavilion vanished into the water and the entire residence began to sink. Lakima reached land. The flood arrived about 24 hours after a 6-magnitude earthquake struck the region. Due to the weakened earth and constant rain, experts from Shanghai to Hong Kong were concerned about landslides. However, some flash floods don't require a strong typhoon to ravage a local community. The tiny town of around 600 people in Nevada experienced 2 inches of rain in just 2 hours on July 20, 2014. While this was insignificant in comparison to Typhoon Lakima, it was still enough to cause severe flooding. Thankfully, a local man by the name of John Humphrey was standing by with his camera to record the flood as it tore through the town and flooded down into the makeshift river. Number 2. Ankara, the second largest city in Turkey after Istanbul, is an ancient city that dates back to the Bronze Age, or about 3300 BC. Over the past century, its population has increased dramatically, from 75,000 in 1927 to over 5 million as of 2020. In the spring of 2018, those 5 million residents witnessed what the mayor of Ankara called a disaster unlike any other. Hard rain and cities built on hills don't mix well at all, especially for the people at the bottom of the hill. The video opens with the terrifying sight of a driver trapped in his car with little room to maneuver. Cars keep floating all around him. One even passes with another guy riding on top of it. Women scream and onlookers panic. This must have been one of the scariest moments they've ever lived through. You can tell how powerful the current is as it pushes a cargo car and a semi-truck down the hill. The windscreen wipers are still on, but we can't tell if the driver is still inside. Thankfully, the raging flood only injured a handful of people. Don't worry, the guy riding on top of his car was rescued later. Number 1. Nearly 7 million people live in the northernmost state of India known as Himachal Pradesh, which is tucked away in the western Himalayas. The state is also known as Devbhumi, which translates to the land of God. And in the summer of 2021, the residents of Devbhumi witnessed the workings of God, as the floodwaters tore through the cities and neighborhoods, washing away cars and destroying buildings, leaving Indians to marvel at the sheer power of Mother Nature. A few moments captured on camera helped to put the sheer power of this flood into perspective. For example, when the flood roars and goes through the first village while helpless bystanders record from an overlooking bridge, fortunately our videographers managed to catch the moment when the flash water destroys the entire village. Hopefully the Dr. Garg clinic had insurance. Then we shift to a more populated area where the flood waters send cars careering down a steep hill. People watch from the safety of their balconies as the damaged hole keeps tickling up and up and up. But what caused such a violent flooding in the first place? Well, June to September is northern India's monsoon season. In fact, parts of western and central India receive 90% of their annual rainfall between these months. In 2021, however, the monsoon season started a little early when Himachal Pradesh experienced several cloud bursts. While the property damage must have summed up in the millions, nobody paid the ultimate price. As we all know, rain gets stored in the clouds, and when the rain accumulates and gets too heavy, it falls down to earth. Pretty simple, right? But what is a cloud burst, I hear you ask? A cloud burst is what occurs when all the water in a cloud falls all at once. This happens when strong rushes of air brought on by thunderstorms keep the rain from falling, and when the wind dies down, the rain lets loose all at once. That is all for today. What did you think of the video? Were the incidents frightening? Did any of these incidents send chills down your spine? Comment your thoughts and feelings about these incidents in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed the video, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to Just Scary for more amazing videos like this one. And also don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss out on any of our future videos. We'll be back with another amazing video soon. Until then, I bid you adieu.